So this episode, I'm gonna talk about when I was a marketing lead at an escort agency. I'm not gonna tell you like the location I was at, but when I first got into marketing, my first job was actually with an escort agency. So I would actually work for the guy who ran the girls. Like he would get all the girls dressed up. All the girls would take photos, so they give me all the photos. I'll set everything up. I'll write the copy and everything, basically to get guys to message a girl's. Well, really, they wasn't even messaging the girl's phone. Like the girls just had a phone, right? So basically, I did an episode about like dating app dopamine, and I'm pretty sure that episode went over people's heads, especially a man listener, because like a woman's phone is way different than a man's phone. Like when I worked for that agency, like before I got there, the agency, they were making good money. Like they were making good money. And then when they hired me, I told them I was like, I don't think y'all know like who you just hired. And then he was like, yeah, like he hired me right on the spot. Like we had dinner, everything. Man, I was like when I set everything up for them and with the setup they had, so basically it's like, imagine like you got this big place, right? And it's like you got 10 phones, right? You got 10 iPhones laid out with different numbers. And then, so you got all of these guys just texting, hey, how much, blah, blah, blah. How much is this? How much? And you got 10 phones laid out, right? And all the girls have to do is just look at the phone and be like, so you're getting like almost 2,000 messages a day of these thirsty guys. Like, how much is this? How much? And the girls are just looking. And I'm just looking like, I'm like, wow, like, I'm not even looking at it from a perspective of all of these thirsty guys are texting these girls. I'm looking at a perspective of I'm the one who made these guys interested in these girls, and I'm a man. Like, I'm the guy behind the scenes who nobody even knows is doing this shit. Like, I'm the one who's writing the copy. Like, I'm the one who's, like, writing it for the girl. I'm the one who's posting the pictures. I'm the one who's, like, generating your interest. I'm the one even writing the advertisements. You know what I'm saying? I'm writing the advertisements. I'm the one paying for the advertisement. Well, I'm not paying for it, but I'm in charge of where it's going. I'm just getting a salary and a commission, right? It's the same concept, because I have to explain that, because some people be like, oh, he works for an escort agency. He's not a real marketer. It's like, how is that? It's the same concept. Like if a company, like if K-Swiss gave me the same percentage as an escort agency, it would be the same result. Or if, I run Shopify stores, but it's the same concept. If you know what they want and you give them that in the best way, so you're value maxing, like we talked about, like you're maxing the value of what you're presenting, and then boom, you're going to sell. Right? They don't know you. Who cares if they know you? Like, people buy Gucci every day. Some people don't even know that Gucci is an actual person. They see the brand more than the person. Right? Or even Versace. People don't care that Versace is a real person. Or Louis Vuitton. They don't care that it's a real person. They care that they want a Louis Vuitton. Right? But so, like, back to, like, the scenario. So, like, I'm just in a room, right? And I'm just hearing, like, bing, bing, like, you hear all of these just horny guys just texting these girls, like, and it's like the girls, they're just looking like, no, no, he's not serious. He's just horny. He's just texting. He's not serious. He's not serious. Oh, we got one who might be serious. Oh, is he serious? Because you got to think, this is not like a webcam girl. This is an escort girl. So this is a girl who's going to go have sex with a guy, right? So he has to be serious. So it's like, I'm talking like thousands of, like, between 10 cell phones. Like, okay, so she'll pick up the phone like, okay, he's not serious. Okay, he's not serious. Okay, he's not serious. And I'm looking at it like, I generated this shit. They don't even know me. I'm like, you don't even know me. And I'm the one who's behind. Like, you see them on TikTok. It's like, I posted that shit on TikTok. Like, you see the girls on Instagram. There's guys posting that on Instagram. This dude's doing that shit. The girl, like, yeah, some girls are doing it now, but the girls are bigger than the guys. So they're like, I don't need, like, they're putting the guy in the place of where they need to be. And it's like, no, why the fuck would you do that? Because if you do that, you're showing that your value is beneath, right? So my value was more because I make more customers for the girl than the girl can make herself. That's why I get hired. And for multiple girls, right? But that's because I understand digital marketing, like, to the fullest. Like, I'm not looking at like, let me post on TikTok. Like, let me post a product on TikTok and see if it works. Like, I got 1 million organic on TikTok. And it's like, I don't think that's not a good way to sell a product. Yeah, it might work. But I'm saying, what if TikTok bans you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if TikTok bans you? You have to reinvest in that shit. Like, a girl, she doesn't care if she's banned on TikTok because her body is still there. She's not losing money. She's like, oh, I'm banned on TikTok. Oh, I still have a camera phone. So she always can. Her jab is always there. But if you're selling, let's say you're selling some tables, right? And TikTok is like, oh, you're banned. Or Instagram says you're banned. Like, you still have to make another video of that table, right? You got to produce more content. Like, or like, let's say you're selling clothing and you need people to buy those clothing. So you need to put clothing on people for them to buy it. But that costs money, right? Let's say you need people to be like, oh yeah, I like this product, right? So you're testing through UGC, but you have to pay for that. You got to keep paying. But a female is like, oh, I'm banned, I don't care. I'll just put it, like, I just show my breasts and then boom, 10,000 views. Hey. And it's like, oh, let me hire a guy to do this, especially a simp. Because if she has a simp, then she can save money. She's like, oh, this guy's not that good, but he loves me. So I'm just going to pay him $100 to work for me. But I'm making like $1 million on OnlyFans. But this guy loves me. And now I can, like, that's my thing with OnlyFans. Like, I always say, you can be the guy paying on OnlyFans, or you can be the guy who created OnlyFans. Like, it's a different mindset. Like, a guy who makes OnlyFans and a guy who uses OnlyFans has a completely different fucking mindset. Because the guy who makes OnlyFans, he's building like offshore accounts. He's making sure this shit works. He's making sure, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, does this shit still work on Instagram? Did Instagram ban us? And the girls are going to him like, oh yeah, this is not working. This is not working. And then it's like, he's like, fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then, you see what I'm saying? It's like, it's a different mindset. It's crazy. That's why I don't understand Like, I guess I would understand why a guy would pay like a webcam girl, I guess, because I guess it's kind of cheaper, but that's stupid too because your dopamine is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they on that shit all fucking day. Like, and then you got to look at the backside of shit. Like, okay, a guy can rent a 2-bedroom with a fucking. That's why cameras sold out. Because all they got to do is set that shit up, and then boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? If your paperwork is good, then boom, you're going to make $1 million because you got all these thirsty ass guys. Like, guys are thirsty. I'm like, this is like the thirstiest generation ever. Like, perverts are killing young boys. I might even make this the title of this. I'm gonna make this a series. I'm gonna call it like perversion killing the youth. Yeah, like perversion is killing the youth. That's what I'm gonna call this. Because like even like yeah, I guess working for an escort agency is a little unethical, but I was making money. Like, I'm making money, so I don't care. Like, if someone is making money and they're not scamming you, you can't say it's unethical because you're the one giving them the money. The money doesn't come out of thin air. So you can be like, oh, he's evil. And it's like, no, you're the one who paid for it. Like, it's just something that's already in demand. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's not, you can't say it's unethical. That's like guys who, like, there's like the black, what you talk about, the black pill, the red pill, like online and all that stuff. Like, it's just a keyword. That's all I see. Like, when I see something blow up online, I don't look at it like, oh, this is true or this is evil or I look at the keyword because the keyword is telling you how they're manipulating the audience. That's it. So you just take it for what it is. So if the red pill blow up, or it's like TikTok marketing or SMA agency, like SMMA agency, of course it's going to blow up because it's SMMA. Like, it's new, right? You go back to copywriting. New, easy, safe, big. If it's new, you've already shifted the market. You're already blue ocean. Now you make it easy. So you make it easy. YouTube makes it easy. Oh, make 5 million a month or some shit. Okay, easy. It's safe. Now, safe is the hard thing, but safe is what they sell. Like, but it's not safe because you're just posting with a fucking Lamborghini. So you say, oh, make 2 million and you got a Lamborghini. It's like, how safe is he? So you click the video and you see what he's talking about. And does he know what he's talking about? Like, okay, now he's safe. Now big, he got 20 fucking Lamborghinis. So boom, new, easy, safe, big. Boom. Now, if you don't know that, you don't know what you see. That's the power of learning copywriting. Like, you see what people are doing right in front of you. But if you don't, then it's manipulation. Like, you're going down a YouTube rabbit hole, what I call. It's not even just a YouTube rabbit hole. It's like a rabbit hole in general. Because even like, if you look at like the porn sites, it's the same thing. Like, it's just a big dopamine rush and millions of fucking keywords, right? So you got all these keywords, all these different kind of pornography or whatever. And then you have the name of the girl. So the girl blows up. Now the site makes more money. So the girl is betting on the site. So she's like the guest post, right? The porn star is the guest post. Oh, I want to get on this website because that'll blow me up, right? So now her name is a keyword. So that's why there's an influx of sluts, because they can just name themselves a new name, make it a new name that nobody knows, and then just post a picture and be like, oh, yeah, I'm bad Barbie, right? Or I'm this Barbie or some shit. And all the guys can just easily type that shit in. And then, boom, blow up. It's easy. Like, that's easy for a girl. So I know why if a girl approaches me and her phone blows up, I know why. You know what I'm saying? I already know why, because I know how to generate that shit as a marketer. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, a girl is just a fucking photo at the end of the day. A photo is worth, what they say, 1,000 words. But yeah, that shit is worth, exactly, it's worth 1,000 words.